And today, we're going to compare the Shure SM57 with the Samson Q72. Okay, so the thing about this mic is it's $40. The SM57 retails for $99. Okay, so basically, both mics were clipped to the snare drum and they both recorded the exact same performance. Also, both mics are going through the exact same preamp, which is a Focusrite Octapre. I do have a bit of an EQ on the snare mics, but it's the exact same EQ setting. I copied from one to the other in Logic. There's no compression and there's no other effects. Well, actually, there's a little reverb. But see, the settings are exactly the same. Exactly. The only real variable are the difference in the mics themselves. You have to understand, I have a bunch of open mics on my kit. I've got 2 overhead mics, I've got a kick mic, I've got 2 tom mics, I've got a hi-hat mic, plus the 2 snare mics. So I was more interested in seeing if I could hear a difference in a mix of those tracks between the 2 mics as opposed to just soloing them. And in addition, to make it even a little more real world, I programmed a bass line to go along with. I'll just cut to the chase for those of you that don't want to watch the whole video. I mean, in my mind, the SM58 is clearly a better mic. It seems to pick up more detail in the high end. There's a little bit more crispness to the snare drum. So I noticed that the Samson Q72 has kind of a bump in the mid-range, which may be why I like it for my toms. But I also should say that the differences are pretty subtle. If you are on a budget, you could do a lot worse than using the Q72 on your snare drum. I mean, I was a little surprised. All right, anyway, so here are the results. See what you guys think. Truth be told, I can hear very little difference between the overall mix when either of the mic tracks is muted. Honestly, they're very, very close. That's probably because a lot of my snare sound is being influenced by my overheads. But when you A-B the 2 tracks soloing, yeah, there's a big difference. I'm not presenting this as a scientific, objective analysis. I was really interested in seeing if I could hear a difference in my environment with my mics using what I have. There are so many variables involved in recording. It's really almost impossible to take what I've done here and apply it to your own situation. But still, I think at some level it is useful. So as I said previously, if you're on a budget, yeah, you could do a lot worse than using the Samson Q72. But for my subjective money, I'm going with the 57. All right, guys, I hope you found this helpful, and I'll see you next time.